Hey everyone, it's John here from MCKAY, back with another video, and this video is on the Toronto Maple Leafs and who they can target with what's remaining in free agency. So I've talked a lot about it. Hey, we're going crazy. I've talked a lot about the Leafs dumping one of their contracts, moving Justin Hall, moving Kerfoot, moving Muzzin, moving one of these guys to create the flexibility, the Sandin situation, and then maybe signing a forward or two to be in your top 9. I don't think the Leafs are too far off. I think if Nick Robertson, if they give him an opportunity, combined with Engvall and Yarncrow being on that third line on the wings, sure, they could still go after a center. And I think the dream scenario, not dream, but like the really ideal scenario would be a guy like Paul Stastny. But as I said, I think Stastny, the Colorado conversation's there, and I think he's probably going to go out west somewhere, I think. That's at least my speculation, but you never know. I would say the other couple options that a lot of people have thrown out, like, well, the Aston Reese one we've talked about already, but Sonny Milano and Evan Rodriguez, that's like being connected to so many teams right now, just as like a second or third line option. I would also say, and this is like a really like underrated low-key option, but I would look at moving one of the defensemen, and why not go after like a Stralman or a Dahan for your third? Like, the Leafs got Jordy Ben, the Leafs got Victor Mete, but if you can get a Dahan or Stralman for $1 million or less for your third pair, I don't think that's the worst thing. I mean, Stralman's so slow. He started his career, hey, he got drafted by the Leafs in the 7th round back in the day. But I would say the Leafs, in terms of underrated or low-key targets, I know a lot of people are looking at the Milanos and looking at the Evan Rodriguez, but look at a vet defenseman maybe, trade Hall if you can, and then re-sign Sandin and give Nick Robertson that fair shot. I really think if you can look at an opportunity, I mean, I've said, if you can get an opportunity to go after a Lawson Krause, do it. I mean, you getting that size would be nuts, but if you give Nick Robertson a fair shot here and have a top 6 of Bunting, Matthews, Marner, Robertson, Tavares, Nylander, and then a third line of Engvall, Kampf, Yarncrow, and then you revamp your fourth line, I think at that point, I mean, the Leafs conversations are the Leafs conversations of goaltending, right? You just got to hope one of those goaltenders between Murray and Samsonov pop off, or at least become consistent, bounce back, and then the defense for me, I think Sandin and Liljegren are going to come along. You have Riley Brody. I think past that, you can make it work. And I think Giordano showed he can solidify a defense with what he did last year. Yes, he's getting older, much older, but I still think Giordano has something to offer. So in terms of free agent targets, I mean, talk about a dream. Phil the Thrill back in Toronto would be just legendary, but let's chill out with that. So it really depends. Yeah, sure, Milano, Evan Rodriguez, they would be great options. I don't think the money could work, but I hope I'm proven wrong in terms of any Leafs edition here. But an Aston Reese or one of those low-key options could be something. And then past that, I think you could look at getting a veteran defenseman. And having defensive depth is never a bad thing. And then it gives you the flexibility that hopefully a team goes, okay, they don't need to trade this guy that bad. But we'll see. I think even if you have to attach a pick to dump a Hull, you really shouldn't have to. I mean, he's only making $2 million. He's a right shot defenseman. They're rare to come by, but teams just look at it as, like, why would you help the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? That's always the conversation. So give me your thoughts, guys. What you think the Leafs could do, who you could see them targeting, a low-key option. Past that, I think the Leafs need to figure out the Sandin situation. As I said, just find consistency with goaltending. So subscribe, like, comment, notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video or stream.